This voice. Okay. There you go.
Hello, everybody. Let me start my clock there. Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you? My name is Greg, and I thank you for joining me today for this 20-minute seated cardio session. I want to get a few things out of the way. Welcome to PCOA's Healthy Tidbits for Staying in Place. These sessions are brought to you by the certified instructors who are normally teaching PCOA's enhanced fitness classes. Also, check out all the sessions on PCOA's YouTube channel. Okay, for months, this pandemic, wearing masks, social distancing, isolating ourselves, is causing many of us to feel fear and anxiety, and some even depression. So our patience is really being tested right now, but exercise can help us feel better by working your muscles, promoting good blood circulation, and relieving stress, thus promoting feel-good brain chemistry while benefiting the body. So without further ado, let's get started with a 20-minute seated cardio session, which can help us feel better. What is needed is a sturdy chair like this one I'm sitting in. So any exercises you're doing, you won't tip over. A clear area around you, so when we move our legs, we're not bumping into something. And water. Make sure you have your water on your side, because we're going to hydrate with breaks throughout, and that's going to help keep us hydrated. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to push yourselves, do what you can do. And if the exercise becomes overwhelming, just sit out for a minute, take a breather. And then when you get your wind back, your heart rate back down again, and you're feeling good, maybe it was just a little bit of sugar you needed or what, come back in and join the class to finish off. And you can pause this, you can go ahead and keep it running. It's up to you. But I'll be doing 2 20-minute sessions, so you can do them both together if you're feeling like you've got a fantastic day, you're feeling great. Otherwise, you can just do 120 today, 120 tomorrow. It's up to you. So do what you can do. Okay, so let's get started, and we'll get started with the warm-up. Now sit forward in your chair if you can. Otherwise, if you sit back, the back of the chair, you're not working your core. But if you sit out, away from the back of the chair, tall spine, shoulders back and down, and breathing throughout, we're going to go ahead and have a good session. Core is being worked away from the back of the chair. So let's go ahead and start breathing. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Long, slow, deep breath in and out. We're oxygenating now. It's always good to have oxygen when you're working your muscles, because the muscles do use that up. Okay, now the next we'll move in with the neck. Now a lot of people have their neck out a little bit. Go ahead and make sure our necks are aligned with the ears, lining up with the shoulders and back. Okay, ready? And we'll start doing the warm-up exercises with the neck, side to side. Do a few of those. Breathing throughout, tall spine, shoulders back and down. Okay, let's do some yeses. And nose. Okay, now we take and cross the hands over on the chest, and just from the waist up, we're going to go ahead and move the spine and energize it. Otherwise, the spine may not move as much unless you force it to move from one side to the other. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go straight overhead and breathe in and out, in and out. One more. Okay, let's get to the shoulders. What we're gonna do is we're gonna warm them shoulders up by doing some circumduction, circulating the arms forward. And then we're gonna go ahead and go in reverse, getting the blood moving to those muscles up there, loosening them up. Okay, let's move down to our hips. Pick up a leg and you're gonna circumduct that one direction. There we go the opposite direction. Okay, there we go. Take the other one, raise it, going one direction. And the opposite direction. Okay, we're getting warmed up here, loosening up. Put your knees together and back and forth. We're going back and forth. We get the synovial fluid going in the knees, loosening them up. And if you want, you can hold a chair on this one, put your feet out and circulate, rotate your ankles. That should feel pretty good. You don't get it that often. And go the opposite direction. Okay. All right, tall, sit tall, shoulders back and down. Couple of deep breaths, and then we're gonna get into our session. All right, let's start with an open gait and a kick. Open gait and kick. That's all we're doing, opening up and kicking. All right, let's do one more. And now we're going to add to it. Whenever we go open, come back and kick, we're gonna raise up and down. Open, kicking up. There's 1, 2. Working the core here. There's 3, may look funny, but we're at home and nobody is watching that counts. Well, maybe your spouse may be watching. All right, there's 4. I believe that was 4. And let's go with 5. Okay. That was a good opener. And we're gonna sit tall. Breathe, long, slow, deep breath in and out. Shoulders back and down, tall spine. All right, now we're gonna get into, let me make sure I got some clearance here, and you should have some clearance around your chair too. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do sitting jacks. It's like standing up and doing this, but we're doing it from a chair, which is gonna work our cardio very well. All right, doing it nice and slow now. You're working your core by staying away from the back of the chair, and by moving all 4 limbs, you're definitely working the core, which will help. That midsection core is something very important for us. Okay, now let's just speed it up a little bit. Do what you can do. I know this might be taxing for some, but do what you can do. We're just gonna do 5 more seconds of this. And then we're gonna, it's okay, slow it down. All right. Now, if you got the sitting jacks, we're gonna do sitting jills. And that's basically going forward and alternating your feet forward with the same overhead with the hands. We're going to start out slow, sitting jills. Feels a little bit awkward, but that's okay. We are actually working out very well in our chairs. After this, we'll take a breather with some water and get the heart rate down. Okay, let's speed it up a bit. This is a great one to do while the TV commercials come on and you don't want to just sit there. Do it every 20, 40 minutes. But as long as you're doing something to keep that body going and burning calories. Okay, slow it down. All right. Sitting tall in the chair, shoulders back and down. Breathe in. Full breath in and out. One more. So actually the breathing, long, slow, deep breath will actually help bring the heart rate down. The lung from working, bring that down. And we can go ahead and take a sip of water here and take a little bit of a breather here. And breathe throughout. Okay, what is in store next? Here we go. Let's start out with just working the lower body, and we'll do a heel forward and come back. Heel, toe, almost like a country song. Heel, toe, heel, toe. And we can speed it up just a bit. And of course, we're away from the back of the chair, sitting tall, shoulders back and down. Benefiting from this exercise. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do the push and the pull. So when we go out, heel and push, and then when we come back with the toe, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades, and then we're going to go with the other heel and toe, just like that. Keep breathing throughout, tall spine, sitting away from the chair. You're working your core, right in ear. All right. Okay, let's just pick it up a little bit, like a train leaving out of the station, picking it up a little bit. Breathing. All right. How are we doing? Okay, good. I like these exercises too. These are great exercises. Who says sitting in a chair you can't get good exercise? Oh, yes. Who says that? Well, they're wrong. We're showing them how. All right. All right. Bring it down. And what we'll do is nice, tall spine, shoulders back and down, and breathe. A couple of good breaths. Okay, now let's do the marching in place. This is a good old standard one. It keeps you going here and good for commercials, sitting on the sofa or on a chair at home. And we'll do this, and then we'll move into another exercise, which will only be the bottom part. But this one here, we just want to create some good heart movement, increase the heart rate and the lung capacity a bit, bring it up a little bit faster. All right, we're at cruising altitude here with this. Sitting tall in the chair, breathing. Of course, we're breathing through this all. How we doing? Hanging in there, good, good. We're gonna slow down here in just a minute. Keep it up, keep it up. All right. All right, now what we're gonna do is slow it down, and okay. Sit tall, shoulders back and down, breathe. I keep bringing this out, but if you keep remembering this, it'll help with posture and with the core, and it'll remind us to breathe. Okay. All right. Couple more breaths. Next one's gonna bring us our heart rate up a little bit. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is just march in place. Your hands are free. That's why I wanna make sure your shoulders are back and down. Yeah, and a tom anatomy position of the body. Okay, Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go slow and then we're gonna do fast for a while. So it's like little intervals, which will bring the heart rate up, the lung use up. Okay, you ready? And we're gonna do this for 15 seconds. Okay, there we go. Start pumping them, working the core by holding you solid there in the chair. All right. Let's go 5 more seconds for 15 seconds. Let's do 15. All right, come down to slow. All right. How you feeling out there? I just get a little tired in the hips. Okay, do what you can do. Take a breather if you have to. But by all means, we're coming to a close here. It's only a 20-minute session, so see what we can do. And of course, I smile because I'm with you. I'm with you on this. All right, let's go ahead and ready, bring it to a fast rate again. All right, fast rate. Do what you can do. If it's just slow, that's fine, but keep it going. There's 15 seconds, okay. All right. So we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a cool down. All right, shoulders back and down, breathing. And the core, you're sitting away from the chair, so you're working your core, shoulders back and down, and the tall spine. I keep reminding you, but these are good things to remind yourself all day long. Good posture, looks good. Okay, let's go fast again. We're ready, begin. Okay, we're doing the fast part of it. 5 more seconds. All right, close her down, bring it down to a slow crawl. Okay, go ahead and relax, sit comfortable in the chair, feet evenly distributed, sitting tall, shoulders back and down, breathing. Go ahead and take some deep breaths at this time, nice slow in and out. You can roll your shoulders if you'd like. Okay, this is the cool down process. We can go ahead and raise, open the lungs more with a deep breath in and a breath out. Trying to reduce any tension we have in our muscles, and the breathing helps, slowing the heart rate down. If you want, you can close your eyes, think of a beach scene, a happy thought, or just relax right there in your chair, thinking about that great exercise you just did. Bringing our body back to normal. Good thing about these videos, you can play them over again. And it'll keep you fit during these times. Okay, go ahead and just shake it out. And you should feel pretty good right now. What you've done. I thank you for going through this session and staying with me on this. And I hope you have a safe and healthy day and make it a great day also. Thank you. Bye-bye.